Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Siberian Expeditions. So last week, we were the ones getting hunted because we tried going after the wolf and the lynx. So this week, I'm going to probably want to try going after those again. I don't have enough for the wapiti. That's something I definitely want to try getting, so maybe we'll do this one again, go for the boar, the wolf, the lynx. I'm going to do the camo and the cover scent. One of the things that we were talking a little bit in the comments, I think last week or the week before, there's no actual thing listed on whether these affect your point totals for hunting. Like, every other carnivores game or mods kind of tells you, okay, if you use trank darts, you get as 25% of your total points acquired. But if you look at camouflage here, there's no listing of any negative to it. Same for the cover scent or the radar. I'm not going to use the radar. Again, I feel like that kind of takes away the hunting experience of what I'm aiming for the series for carnivores. But yeah, it's interesting there's not like a listing to it, so it might be a penalty, maybe it's not, hard to say, but after last week's little unfortunate outcome, with not quite being able to get some animals, we're going to try those and try to get a little closer. Actually, I didn't mean to clear my throat there, for some reason just a little dry. It might not bode well, I got a lot of recording to do. Oh, nice bit of cold water is just this. It's the spot. Okay, everything's all good here, so enough rambling and ranting. You came here for some hunting, so let's get to some hunting. Okay, so we're all loaded in here. I am going to start with the shotgun, just because the last time we had our first hunt of the... Oh, actually, also, let me do something quickly. I need you... There, that should be the setting. There we go. Yeah, we're going to try with the lower mouse DPI. I don't actually understand. Well, I shouldn't say don't understand, but I don't know what the acronym is for. And try to lower the mouse sensitivity so that way it's maybe a bit easier to get the shots on that I need. Like, and also, hopefully it's a little crisper. Like, one of the things about Siberian Expeditions is because there's so many, like, greens and so much foliage, even as I'm playing it can kind of look like a bit of a mess almost, unless I have like the camera fixed and you see a single sort of view. So I want to try to make that as clear as I can while I'm still under, again, my upload limitations, really. So let's start with a wolf, see if we can get a repeat of last week, but have it end with a different outcome. Okay, no howl back, so I think that means we don't have anything really too close to us. Man, I really want to head over... You know what? We're going to make this one properly show off an area of the map we haven't been to before, so we're going to make our way off to the east to try to cross the river and get into that valley. I just want to be a bit careful because, again, we do have a number of carnivores selected. We have the wolf and the lynx, and with them being smaller animals that are close to the ground, I have a feeling they might be a little more troublesome to hunt if they start coming in at us. But that is one nice thing that I love as a little detail on the map, are these like little hunting towers you can use. I really don't think anything can actually get up onto them to get you, so they provide you with something that not many carnivores games or mods really give you, is just like a little bit of vantage or a little bit of security in some part of the map. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything too much. We've been going after boar for quite a while, so I'm going to try holding off on going for any more of those this episode, or at least do them more like later in. Try to get actually some new game down before we kind of go over what we've already done. Ooh, what the heck is this? Okay, is this on the other side of the river? Is this... No, this is on our side of the river, and it's... doesn't really look like it's on the map. Huh. Almost like a... Oh, maybe it is across the river. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, that's not really going to be able to get up on there, so I guess I'm going to have to go for a little bit of a hike around. That's pretty foreboding, though. Oh, I might have a spot right up there we can get across and get up easily. It's kind of hard to tell how steep the bank is until you're actually trying to Skyrim your way up it, but looks like over here there's much more of it. Yeah, this is much more accessible for us. And we're going to be dumb and try for some of these guys. Okay, nothing from the lynx. What about the wolf? Oh, actually, got one coming in. I didn't even get a reply from it. I just kind of pulled up binoculars and we were perfect kind of spot to see it. There's quite a ways out there. I don't know how close it'll get in. Like, as much as we can see it from here, it is still kind of like a bit of a mess out there. So we're going to have to try calling them in. I don't know, just something about the frequency, once the howl gets up to the, like, very tips there, just gets kind of hard on my ears as well. You guys probably won't have to worry about that too much, because I always drop down the game audio. But, yeah, something about that just really gets to my ears. I don't know what it is. It has to be just the frequency it gets up to. Okay, you... not really coming into us, are you? It does not want to seem to come closer. The wind... it's kind of hard to say where the wind is at right now. Like, it's blowing straight north. So it's not exactly like it's against us, but I have a feeling that it always likes to be like the animal indicator, where it'll turn and start facing exactly where the animal is. I'm surprised we can't seem to get that one to want to come any closer in. I mean, we're getting a little bit of movement, but not... yeah, that one's not bad. It's that really long howl. Okay, so you are on your way. Let's keep you in our sights, so that way we kind of keep track of you. I kind of want to be up here just because of, again, use the terrain to our advantage. I also don't know how close we can get it in before it'll, like, pick us up. I keep feeling like we want to get them in pretty close with how... that's the one. Right there, that little bit there, just... okay, but... yeah, okay, we got you still coming in. I'm not going to try moving the camera. I don't know if they'll pick up that bit of movement or not. That's always something I've had... because you don't have a lot of feedback on what things trigger the animals to picking you up, it's kind of like, probably a bad theory of mine, but I think if I keep the mouse from, like, adjusting too much and changing the camera, maybe that'll help for, like, not being seen. I cannot seem to get taken a lot to really draw this one in. Something else as well. Okay, yeah, you're not really coming in any closer, are you? So this might actually be on us to go... oh, no, let's stay down. I swear, I'm hearing something over this way too, but I don't see anything. No, it might just be the water and, like, stones falling into it or something. Yeah, you're getting in close, but I'll need to try sneaking my way in closer. This is probably going to end up very badly, but unless we try taking this chance, we probably won't get anything better. And I'm going to try to not use the rangefinder here. Try to figure out a good visual range myself for when I should try and get them. Like, I think I know the Wapiti. There we go. Took a lot more ammo than it should have. I decided to hop up on the rock there just to see if we could get lucky. So, we've got our first Eurasian wolf. I really gotta work on my aim. I apologize, but I'm hoping maybe with this lower sensitivity, I did feel like I had a little more control over, like, aiming. I just admit I am still terrible with it. However, it did get us some results here with this guy taken down. So we got our first Eurasian wolf. Again, Tormer and his team did fantastic work with this mod. This is really, like, peak quality. Like, look at how good of textures are on the wolf head here. You can see, like, the different gradient in the fur and that. My god. It's amazing to think that this is done on an engine that's, what, has to be at least 15 years old now? I can't remember how old the original Carnivores is. I think it's 22. I think the Carnivores 1 release is 22 years old, or it's around there. So, Carnivores Ice Age, I think was... I can't remember how recently. Was it like 2003-ish? That might even be a little too generous for... No, just the owl. I'm probably completely mistaken about that release. But anyway, we're just going to... Okay, so we got a wolf. We'll try for a lynx next. And, yeah, it's just a bit of weird ambience. Okay, so let's get across the river proper, like we were going to do. And see what this big valley over here will have in store. I know Carnivores Ice Age was... I mean, it was kind of one of the last recent releases for all Carnivores. I think it was... I think Dinosaur Hunter, like, on mobile was the next one. And then it was... Was Dinosaur Hunter Reborn... I can't really tell what the timeline for... Oh, okay, we can't get over here. I guess I might be going for a little bit of a swim. That's the one thing about some of these maps, is you gotta figure out, basically trial and error, where you can really get in through to certain places. Or how, like, you might be able to get up the riverbanks here. So there was that one dip area. Okay, there we go. We're at least on land. I'm not going to really be able to climb up this. I feel like maybe it was over this way. So that's it right here. It looks like there's quite a dip. Okay, yeah, this is probably going to be our best shot getting inland on this side of the map. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're making progress. We're trucking along now. So, going by the map, it looks like there's almost like a little bit of a valley or a gulch that leads more into where I want to aim for. Well, we can always, again, just top. I think that's ambience, but I honestly don't know. Again, that's one of the things about all the Carnivores mods, is the ambient sounds will take a while to get accustomed to and used to. Oh, right, I keep forgetting the Lynx one is actually like 2 calls out. So the second one's not a reply, that's still us. It's if we have anything after that second one that we know it's in the area. Let's go for quite the kind of jumping hike experience. It's definitely a way to clear ground very quickly, it's just a sprint and hop. I don't know if we find any hunting towers in this half of the map. Because this might be a bit more, kind of wilder... Oh, pure wilderness. Okay, honestly, I don't think I'm going to try calling this guy. I do only have the 2 shots left in the shotgun, so I want to be careful there. I feel like maybe I can get lucky with the crossbow again. It's really weird, and you guys have probably noticed it too, is that I can do the first thing pretty well and fine, but any time trying to recreate such success, I have a hell of a time with. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like beginner's luck or beginner's fluke. Just for some reason. He went over the ledge. Or, well, I shouldn't say ledge, but he's on... Okay, that's... kind of dangerous, to be honest. So I don't know how far off he might be. Or how close we might be. So this might be a premature end to this hunt, but then we'll probably just hop off and go... Oh, wow, I'm... Oh. Shoot. Well, we're going to head back to the menu. I still gotta admit, that's one thing that carnivores I always dislike, is don't make you start with close range. Give you a nice medium range, and then that way, as you get better with aiming out far, you can also get better aiming close in, and make close in like good stopping, but I might have been able to do better if I didn't waste all the shots on that first wolf. So I think what I'm going to do next week is definitely change back to just the Wapiti, and just try to grind some points up from there, like 870 for that one. Yeah, like, the Lynx might be worth it to try going for because it's 750, but compared to what the Wapiti gets you at 870 as your first, these guys don't really compare all that well. Only 150 for a wolf. So it'd probably be better to focus on trying to get the Wapiti, make up for a couple of weeks of no points. I think we'll end this episode here, because again, I'm working on time constraints and stuff like that. If you guys do want to try to get longer carnivores videos from me, subscribe. Because that's my big focus right now, is if we can get up to 1,000 subs, I can much more readily admit to, okay, this might be something I can develop into more. So I'm going to spend the money to get better internet, which gives me much less time for uploads, and also maybe even live streams. Like, I don't know how easy it would be to live stream a game like Carnivores, but I have other games or projects in mind. It's just, again, I want to get us up to 1,000 subs, so that way I can kind of have a foothold and say, we gotta start, we can actually build on that. But for now, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Siberian Expeditions. If you do like the mod or the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, you can see I definitely need any and all of the above for how... for playing through Siberian Expeditions here. Leave them all in the comments right down below. I always try to respond to any feedback that comes up on the channel as soon as I can. Until I catch you all in the next video, those survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.